Get ready to find out why the Detroit Lions are causing a stir in the NFL. After a crushing victory, one of the main names in the defense made statements that have put the league on alert. And if that already caught your attention, wait until you hear about the unexpected challenge that could change the course of the Lions' season. And the big solution must be a linebacker. Don't miss any details and like the video. Kirby Joseph isn't holding back, and neither are the Detroit Lions. After a dominant beatdown of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Lions sent a clear message to the NFL. They're not just winning game, they're steamrolling team. The confidence in Detroit's locker room is sky high, and Joseph, one of the league's rising stars, made sure everyone knows what's coming for the teams left on their schedule. If you're not ready to play, you're gonna get a beating. Simple as that, Joseph said. We're just playing football. If you're not showing up to win, you're gonna get your expletive whooped, for real. He didn't sugarcoat it, and why would he? The Lions have proven they can hang with anyone, bringing a level of intensity that most teams struggle to match. Joseph dismissed the idea that Detroit is trying to embarrass opponents, emphasizing instead that it's all about consistency. So far, only the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have managed to solve the Lions this season. But with each passing week, Detroit looks sharper, hungrier, and more dangerous. The team's relentless effort is making it clear. They're here to dominate, and Joseph has every right to talk. Since joining the Lions in 2022, he's been a game-changer in their secondary, snagging 15 career interceptions, including a league-leading 7 this season. The game has slowed down for him, and it shows. Reflecting on his pick against the Jaguars, Joseph said, "When that ball left Mac Jones's hand, I saw it before he even threw it. I knew he was going there, so I'm like, oh, that's mine." That kind of instinct and playmaking ability has elevated Joseph to one of the top young defenders in the league. His growth has mirrored the Lions' own rise as a team that can overwhelm anyone who doesn't bring their best. If Detroit keeps this up, the only question left is who, if anyone, can stop them. What do you think of the Lions' attitude? Is this confidence justified, or is it going too far? Comment below. Now, the next news story brings a problem that could test the team's entire attitude. The Detroit Lions just took a big hit to their defense. Alex Anzalone is out 6-8 weeks with a broken forearm. Losing your leading tackler and defensive captain is a gut punch, especially for a team already dealing with injuries across the board. That's 4 Week 1 defensive starters now sidelined, and it's forcing Detroit to get creative with their linebacker core. Right now, the Lions have a few internal options. Malcolm Rodriguez, Trevor Nowaski, Ben Neiman, and Ezekiel Turner could see increased roles. There's also Abraham Beauplan and Mitchell Agude on the practice squad. But with so many injuries piling up, Derek Barnes has been out since Week 3, and Jalen Reeves-Maybin is on IR. The Lions might need to look outside the building for help. Here are a few potential candidates who could fill the void. David Long Jr. Long's release from the Miami Dolphins earlier this season raised some eyebrows. He had been a defensive staple, even serving as a captain, but his production dipped hard in 2023. His Pro Football Focus grades tell the story: 37.0 overall and 41.2 against the run, with 14 missed tackles in 6 games. Still, Long is a seasoned veteran, and his physicality could add some grit to Detroit's defense. Alain Poupart of Dolphins on SI noted that despite his struggles, Long could bring leadership and toughness to a linebacker room desperate for depth. Malik Jefferson. Jefferson had a brief stint with the Lions during training camp before an injury derailed his shot at the roster. Recently cleared to play, he's been signaling on social media that he's ready for a comeback. The Texas product already has some familiarity with Detroit's system, which could make him a plug-and-play option. However, it's unclear if the terms of his earlier release would delay the Lions from signing him. Joe Alexander. A true journeyman, Alexander has been bouncing around the league for 10 years, playing 107 games during his career. He's currently with the Denver Broncos, but has already hit his maximum number of practice squad elevations for the season. If Denver doesn't move him to the active roster, the Lions could swoop in. Alexander also has history with head coach Dan Campbell and defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, dating back to their time together in New Orleans. That connection, along with his veteran experience, could make him a solid rotational option for Detroit's depleted linebacker unit. The Lions are on fire, but losing key players on defense could be the biggest test of the season. Will the team be able to handle the situation with the options available, or will they need to look for reinforcements? Only time will tell, but fans have reason to stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel and keep up with all the news about your favorite team.